What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video here in the greenhouse. Now it's piranha time. As you guys know, we have this Amazonian community pond right here, and it has wonderful Amazonian community fish in it. Look at that. If you guys remember, we planned this pond for piranha, but we didn't do that for some reasons. And in that video I told you guys we will do a separate tank for piranhas around the pond, and this is the time we are going to add some piranhas to the collection. We are going to buy some piranhas and set up a tank for them as well. So first I plan to put the piranha tank here. I told you that in the video we built that pond, but I think there's a better place. In that place you can see it's a 2x1 stand right here and some plants on there. We can remove that. So final decision is we are planning to do our piranha tank here. So in another day I will add a chair or a bench over here, that section, and enjoy the view while drinking a coffee on that. So let's do that in another video. But now we are planning to do our piranha tanks here. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove all that plants and pots and things on that stand and just put the tank. Just like that we cleaned all these plants, and I'm gonna wash this piece of tile a little bit and place the tank, and let's see whether it will fit or not. Okay. Alright guys, this is a bit old tank. Actually this is my first fish tank I bought. It's 2 feet long, 1 feet wide and 1 feet in height. That will work for sure for these piranhas because the fish we are going to buy is about 2 or 3 inch in size, so it's more than enough for this fish. So talking about the setup, I'm not gonna set up this so complicated because they're piranhas, they release a lot of waste, so it's hard to clean this tank with those complex setups. I'm just going with a layer of sand and some plants and maybe a rock or two. So the first thing I'm gonna do is add a layer of charcoal into the bottom. It will help to purify the water and remove all the harmful chemicals. Yeah, I think that's enough. Just like that. Actually this is not the right way to add it, but I couldn't find any net bags to put them in, so let's go this way. Then the sand, I'm gonna add a good layer of sand into this, like that. Okay, just like this. When the water fills up, the dust will eventually go down and settle with time. There's no issue with that. Or we can see our turkey out there. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright, before doing anything further, I'm gonna fill this tank up and check for any leaks. If there's not, we can do our decoration. I'm just gonna stay away from this tank because it has some quick sounds inside there. I'm gonna overflow the tank a bit to remove all these floating particles. Just like that. And as you guys can see, the water is clear. Oh. It's better than I thought. We have some charcoal particles came out, but other than that this is perfect. Actually this was in one of my tanks, just like that. A few more leaves and spreading this around like that. Check one by one and place it just randomly on the sand. One for here. Just randomly I placed all the rocks inside this. When the tank started to grow up, this will look amazing. Alright, look at this. I just changed my mind. We will go for a little bit complex setup, not too much. Just look at that. And now we can add some aeroids and air plants, some bromeliad into these places. But first I need to attach this one into the tank. So what I'm gonna do is adding some cotton and super glue into these places right here. Now I need to add the plants. I got some plants yesterday. I don't want a crowded setup, so I'm only adding plants into these corners and some behind that branch, that's all. Okay, got one Amazon sword bunch. Now I'm gonna separate these things up and get some for the tank, and of course I'm gonna add some for the plant storage tank as well, because I need to propagate some of these. Take it out. Like that. Here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 plants right here. I'm gonna take one for the plant storage tank. This one will work, and this 5 for the piranha tank. Gonna place some here like that, and one over there in this corner. Here, of course, and one here maybe. Yeah, in this corner. And the last one, I'm gonna place you here, like that. Okay, the planting is done, and you can see the water is crystal clear, and our leaf litter, it looks good, I think. Yeah, it's good, and the plants, they're looking good. Now it's time to add some other plants to the top. So now it's finally time to add our carnivores. I'm planning to add nepenthes and some utricularias here, because other plants, I think they are not matching to this vibe. Actually, talking about the sarracenia, they are temperate plants, so they are not a good choice for this kind of rainforest setup, this kind of tropical setup. So we are going with some nepenthes and utricularias. Let's add them. Alright, got our nepenthes plant, and I'm only adding one nepenthes here, and you guys can see we added some dead leaves and twigs, some coconut leaves, dried coconut leaves to the corners. Now I'm gonna add this plant. Yeah, this is not the best looking plant in the collection, but I chose this because it has this long vine to reach out from this canopy. Then let's add this. Alright, placed our nepenthes plant, and you guys can see how beautiful it is. The vine is reached out all the way up to the canopy. Some bromeliads in there, and a nice amount of sunlight coming through this section, and some of these calatheas and other beautiful plants. And at last, a nice pot of Utricularia. Actually, this is the second carnivore for the setup. I'm gonna separate this into two and add one piece into here and the other one into here maybe. Yeah, it will work just like that. Now the main work is done. As you can see, there are a lot of plants out here. We have some developing pitchers, two of them, and a brand new leaf. And down here we have two other pitchers. A beautiful setup for the Amazonian monsters. So now the setup is over and it's finally time to get some piranhas for this setup. Okay, we are at the shop and here they are. Look how beautiful. Before getting this, I'll show you around a little bit. Here are some cardinal tetras and some tiger barbs. And look at this red-tailed catfishes. Look how beautiful they are. Right, we're gonna catch this fish now. I'm planning to go with 5 fish, not pairs, just 5 fish. That's quite good for the budget. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, got them. Let's head back home. Alright, on the way back home we found this unique portable outside fish store. They have a variety of fish. You can see some apple snails right here, some goldfish, and yeah, this is giant gurang, and some guppies right here. Look how beautiful. Yeah, they're quick shape, I would say. And this black horse. Actually, these ones are invasive species here. No, I'm not gonna buy any of them. And this beta females. Okay, got our fish here. Let's see. Okay, let's get them out. The tank is cycled. Everything is looking good, as you can see. Then let's get this fish out quickly. Okay, here they are. Look at that. We got 5 of them. As you can see, 5 red belly piranhas. So I'm placing this bag here for acclimation, just like that. Right, stay here and let's add them to the tank. Oh. Let's add these ones to the tank after 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, the acclimation is done. Let's get our... Oh my god. Look at them. Let's get these things out. So here I'm directly adding all the fish with water because I don't need to mess this up by catching each of them, and these guys are biting like crazy, so I need all of my fingers. So I'm adding this with water like that. Yo, look at them, guys. They're beautiful and they're really matching to the colors of the background. Look at them. All of them are hiding right now. Right, let's see. Okay, it's the next day. Let's check out our piranhas. Here they are. Still they are hiding a bit, but over time it will be okay. Look at that. They're beautiful. Just like that, guys, we added some piranhas to the greenhouse and we did a beautiful setup for them. And now we have this beautiful Amazonian community setup along with this beautiful Amazonian monster setup and some beautiful rainforest plants around. This place is getting nice in every single day. It's covering up with this beautiful green plants and many more tank setups about to come in. Alright, before ending this video, let's feed the pond. And I'm not gonna feed piranhas today because they need a few days to settle down in this new setup, but we can feed them. Okay, got some food. Let's wow, how beautiful these colors are. We have two bettas right there. This diamond tetra's beautiful. The pond is looking absolutely good, and I need to remove all this utricularia out and add a few palm trees and some bushes around. We'll do that soon. Alright guys, that's all for today's video, and there are some interesting stuff about to come in next few weeks. We are planning to do a monster setup. I told you that in the previous video as well, and we'll do a feeding video for these piranhas. That will be fun. The misters are on. I'm ending this video here. I'll see you soon with the very next video.